Today's video is all about risk. Okay, good morning. I just uploaded yesterday's vlog and I was super excited to run ashore, check in and show you guys St. Barts, but the rain rolled in. That's the Caribbean, baby. I actually am really happy. When I got here last night, it was super dark. Like, I could not find my way into the anchorage. There were a lot of boats that didn't even have their lights on. It was super sketchy. I was anchoring solo and I ended up dragging back to being right in between two catamarans. There was a massive catamaran right there 20 feet away and another massive catamaran right there 20 feet away. But they both left this morning while I was uploading, leaving me with one of the best spots in this crowded anchorage. Also, look at that catamaran. That thing is sick. This is St. Barts, Gustavia, St. Bartholomew. I don't know how to say it, no one does. That's why we call it St. Barts. But yeah, gotta get ready. Do a few more pieces of work online. Go check in. We're exploring St. Barts. This is one of my favorite places in the world. And we're having a story time today. I know people say this all the time, but this legitimately is the breakfast of champions. That's where I go to check in. All right, we're all checked in, we're legal. Unlike St. Maarten, not gonna get away with free anchoring here. 25 bucks a day. This place is schwanky. Okay, so you guys know that song by Jimmy Buffett, Cheeseburger in Paradis? It's written about that place right there. I can't believe that I have made it back here. I love St. Barts so much. I have so many good memories I can't wait to tell you guys about. I'm already getting sidetracked. Oh, it's been years since I've been here, and it's nice to be like in a place that I'm unfamiliar with but kind of know my way around. It is so stunning here. It's so clean, it's so cute. I mean, just even the streets, just perfect. It comes with a price. It's expensive as hell here. I won't be eating out much, but God, it's nice. All right, story time. As I've mentioned before, this is not my first time in St. Barts. I was here years ago when I was fresh out of college working on an 80-meter super yacht called Excellence 6. It was a life-changing experience. The primary guest was the Rogers family. They own Mary Kay Cosmetics. They have a lot of money. One of their guests was Kris Jenner. It was a 12-day charter and I had the absolute pleasure of taking care of those folks for their vacation. And all the places that I'm going to show you, I went with Kris Jenner to first. So that's how I kind of know my way around this island, and that's why I couldn't pass this place up. St. Barts has a special, special place in my heart. You see, it was in St. Barts that I solidified this dream of wanting to sail around the world, where I got my first taste of what paradise feels like, and what it feels like to roll in and be in a new culture, in a new place with new flavors and new music and new people and just beauty. This is not my first time at this church either. I came to this church years ago, prayed to God for the opportunity to make my dreams come true, for the opportunity to not slave away, cleaning bird poop off decks for the rest of my life, but to get my own boat, to make videos, and to travel the world. Here I am today, doing exactly that. So it's one of those full circle moments for me, and I just thought I should share. But let's talk about what you really want to hear about. More about that charter. This place is one of my favorite places of all time. We had 2 days off just before that charter, and I came and I spent a lot of time at Shell Beach. It's obviously so expensive here, so there's not much I could do other than go to the beach, and this beach is just amazing. I mean, look at the water quality. Stunning. It's almost difficult to describe the vibe of this place because it is unlike anything I've ever seen. And I've been to some nice places. Yes, this is the land of the rich and the famous, but at the same time, it feels somewhat approachable. Right next to the luxury boutiques are rundown sailboats sitting in people's backyards. It's European luxury clashing with the laid-back Caribbean. It's just fantastic. During that 12-day charter, we took those guests and all of their friends to all of the highest, most exclusive bars, nightclubs, restaurants you can around the island. We took them snorkeling, jet skiing. We brought them here in a $1.2 million limousine tender and dropped them off so they could snorkel. And then I rolled their towels for them at that restaurant I just showed you. And while that was amazing, I cannot tell you how happy I am to be here on my own accord and be able to explore the island the way I want to and do it on my own time. For that 12 days, I was elected guest liaison, so I got to come ashore and do basically everything with the guests. I saw them spend more money than you think imaginable in shops like Louis Vuitton, spend ungodly amounts on single dinners, and party in exclusive nightclubs with friends like Bella and Gigi Hadid. It was literally my job to hold their purse one night, and wow. For that 12 days, each crew member was tipped 12,300 euros. Plus, we were all given a gift on a tier basis. So I was literally given 2,500 euros allowance to run ashore with an hour to spare and spend it as fast as I can on one item. I purchased a Caribbean exclusive tag or watch, which I have sitting back in Charleston in a safe, and I never wear. It was the craziest experience of my life, and up until that point, I had never made more than like 10, 15 bucks an hour pressure washing dump trucks. So let me tell you, when I got that tip money, I literally cried. I also want to say that those guests I named were generous, friendly, and just downright amazing to me. It was such a pleasure. I tell you all this because I want to talk about risk. When you think about things that are risky, you think about cliff diving, swimming with sharks, you know, activities where you could get hurt, bad things could happen to you. But I want to propose to you that there is a deep importance in taking risk. You see, leaving my job in yachting, that cush job with good tips and security where I was traveling the world, that was a huge risk. Going back to Charleston, spending all my charter tips on real estate, on the worst house in the neighborhood, and trying to figure out how to fix it up, that was a huge risk. Selling all my cash flow in real estate and spending every penny on a boat that I don't know how to sail, that is a huge risk. But if I hadn't taken those risks, I would not be here today, and I can promise you that I am very, very happy with where I am today. You see, there's two sides to life. Over here is risk, and over here is regret. Both of these things are scary, but one is much worse than the other. It's risky to leave behind the good things that you've already established, what you've worked for, your security, your job, your house, the town you grew up in, the career path you've chosen. Anytime you leave some sort of security in pursuit of your dreams, it is inherently risky. But if you don't take risk in life, that itself is a risk. Because if you don't risk chasing after those crazy ideas that you have, then you do risk regret. And regret is awful, awful thing. Each of us has a limited time on this earth. We have one life, I believe. And today I want to challenge you to live risky and take that risk so that you don't risk regret. I hope that makes sense. And sorry for the story time and the motivational hoopla. I'm gonna tan and then let's go get a cheeseburger. I think it's official. This is my favorite beach of all time. It's a 10 of 10. It's just a vibe. The weather's perfect. The water is perfect. People are perfect. I just got in a conversation with an ex-NFL professional football player. Life's good, man. You know what I mean? Back to the boat, gotta grab Charlie. Only reason we didn't have him is because he's not allowed at Shell Beach. It's still a 10 out of 10. Don't tell him I said that. My God. Guys, like, in the least conceited way possible, I love my life. Yesterday morning, I had no plans on leaving St. Maarten. And I was just like, to some guy at a hardware store, yo, I'm leaving, and now I'm here. Like, it sounds so simple and dumb, but I feel completely free. Completely free. Like I can do whatever I want. Like I can't go to the nice expensive clubs here. And like I can't afford to anchor here for more than a couple days. But I you know, it's the principle of I can go wherever I want. I don't know. Hello.
We saw your YouTube video from the day.
Did you really?
Yes, we did.
No, you did not.
Yes. It was so funny and so exciting.
Thank you so much for watching it. I appreciate that. That's awesome, guys. Thanks. I don't know if you heard that, but that's the coolest thing that's happened to me in a long time. The couple that was leaving the dinghy dock, I was waiting for them to leave, said they watched my YouTube channel. I didn't catch their name. I was just in shock. I've been recognized by Below Deck, but never from the YouTube. That's really cool. Whoever you are, if you're watching this video, I want you guys to know that that made my day. Somehow, some way, this island, even with its fame and its notoriety, has maintained its exclusivity and protected its charm. The video's not going to do it justice. You simply must come here. Places like St. Barts are why you buy a boat. Wow. And at nighttime, it's just a stunning world. Stunning world. I don't fit in, you know, walking around with my tank top and my GoPro and my wiener dog in a backpack and usually smelly. The people here are as beautiful as the place. Classy, dressed to the nines. It's great. And Les Select is popping.
You want a cup of water or you want a bottle?
Sorry?
You want a cup of water or a bottle?
Cup, please. Cheers. Absolute vibes. I look like a crazy person. Everyone's looking at me. I have a camera and a wiener dog, and I'm alone. But I'm living the dream. I think I just want a cheeseburger, no onions, please.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
That's it?
I think that's it, yeah.
It's 15 euros.
15 bucks. That's the price of a cheeseburger in Paradise. I hope it's worth it. I'll trade you.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Is it worth it? Good God. You know, it's probably a good thing that I don't have a bunch of friends here with me, because if they were here, I would party until the cows came home. It's like one of those nights, one of those places I could just go. But I'm not going to sit here and drink alone. I know I'm not alone, but, you know.
A few moments later.
Who needs drinking buddies when you have this? Ice cubes, the service. My God. And a shot on the house for the boys. This is one of the best days of my life. I have just had a great time walking around this little island with this wiener dog. Now I get to sit at a bar and drink with him. That's a good boy. You're a good boy. He's getting old. He's 9 this year. You can see under his chin. See? He's an old guy. I swear it just happens to me. I was walking around the streets getting B-roll, and I saw this bar, and I just kind of like stumbled in. Like I tripped and fell and was at the bar. And then free shots appeared. I really can't help it. Somebody wants some attention. Hello, Dobby. Vlog, what do you guys think? Does he look like Dobby when he stands like that? Charlie, up. Up. I'll do a side by side. What do we think, Vlog? Dobby! Master has presented Dobby with a sock. Dobby is free.